so they're going to have a good bit of Sentinel utility and find in the site. Let's see what they can do against C9 now.
Oh, Zeta holding lane. Mitch as well going to push through the smoke. Players are already on the site, but they were waiting for the perfect timing for the players to cross in. Not even a single player will fall. That is not the morale boost you want to start with if you're Energy, but Cloud9 secure pistol #1.
It's kind of like a we got here, but do we want to be here situation for, for Energy. They're like, wait a minute, I don't like this anymore. Yeah, Cloud9, what a turnaround for that with the team getting onto the site so quick. Was right there on their backs immediately. And Poise usually goes for the Phantom here, and he'll just go for the buy on the Frenzy, so he's looking to save pretty hard.
He's looking to save pretty hard.
Adventure book, you want to just go back to the original page that you started with.
Yeah.
Just go back, turn back now. A little bit of a default here for Energy to start, get early intel. Player in Sabrosa won't get spotted. That's going to be, I don't know if that's going to be super impactful, but at least Tex has the ability to push up Cat, kind of relatively unknown. Will he make some noise?
So Android grabbed the alt orb over at A. They're going to go ahead and focus back towards B now. So they're still prioritizing the run it backs for when he can have them. And a good pressure here by Tex. Now Tex is 1, playing for kills, but 2, playing for audio cues to let the team know what's going on. They're going to start
weird.
getting the dart comes through. I think they're going to be okay to just take a bit more info here. Now C9 knows how they react.
Yeah, and really see Android with the spike. They were trying to get him 3 points this
I like how
round.
streamers tell people to
Like
get a
4.
job
Like,
or
they
make
were trying to
friends.
get that ult for that next round. I think they were really pushing for
But all
that.
they do is sit in front of a computer all day,
Needed,
like waiting for lonely boys to donate money on the internet. Why don't you go make some friends in the park?
Man standing does get hunted down to Tiles. Secondary
Is
flawless.
that how you make
If I can
friends?
imagine the economy is
In the
booming right
park?
now. It's the gold rush. Everyone's got a shovel over on Cloud9, and they are stacked right
Yeah.
now. Old Nuggets.
Is that what you do,
Again?
Mr.
Wait, does he have,
Reserve?
he's going to keep a sheriff in armor this round. So they're going to push this money as far as they can. Obviously, everybody else on Spectre, no reason to throw those down. But he might stay with
I prefer being friendless.
We'll see that.
Thoughts on that?
And it looks like the rest of the team. Android up
I'm a
to
lone wolf.
Getting almost his ult here. He'll focus this one again on
Fuck,
A
Zilla,
as the
thank you
team
for your
gets a little
34
bit of
months.
control there, and they can already see the placement of the stars. So everybody's a little wary to start off.
If they do double back over to B main to secure that, I don't think they will. It's definitely an option.
Right.
But you see
Yeah, they
Cloud9,
lost
they're kind
it.
of inching. They're inching a lot closer towards the site gate. It's gonna go quite well. At least it's not exactly secure. Tex is on the site, but everyone's
Why
trying
don't
to
you just
start
go make
B main.
friends in the park, you
Now they'll
fucking
finally start to push in.
fucking
Mitch is just
nerd?
trying to inch closer. Who can he see on the opposite side? Now the doors closed and the retake will have to come in. Cloud9 is fast. It does look like they're kind of ready and laying in wait. Stars will go down. Poise on site has the sheriff. Looking to Caterpillar his way in, and Android and Som not letting the rest of the team push through. Leaf now on the opposite front. That's a player down, but only one frag comes in. Zeta having to reload the clip. A
This
solid
poor
hold
guy,
over
man.
Energy, but now the money's still
This poor
getting
guy's
rid of
definitely
Cloud9
doesn't like his
5.
life or something. I'm not sure, but
Absolutely. 64
he's on
there
something, bro. Trust me, it gets
for
better, dude.
Poise,
Trust me.
And that's the operator. So there's the intention we saw on continuous saves for him.
It gets better, bro.
They get to start off with hard angle
Mark my
holds.
words.
Now, we are seeing, as we said, it becomes specific, Simo, a few Vandals creeping in to the majority of Phantoms we've seen here throughout the VCT in the later stages. So, the two of those.
Fuck you, bitch.
and
No
we'll see
real
if they get
comebacks.
some
Weak
one-taps
bitch.
here amongst the
Dude.
operator and the boys.
Relax, man.
This is a pretty
Who are you
important
mad
round
at? Me or
for
yourself?
I would say, having that operator
What are you going off about, man?
slip away very easily if you get kind of caught off guard, and he's playing in a position where he can get caught off guard. See how much resources, how many resources he was hanging around, trying to help him out, ready for a kind of a swing if
Like, chill, dude. Like, fucking A, bro. Why are you roasting me so bad, man? Like, stop roasting, dude. Like, I'm roasted, man. Put a fork in me, dude. You got me, man.
not worth the
You got
cost
me,
there,
bro.
but he's at least gonna have another chance.
Chill, dude. You got me, man. You got me, bro. Make friends in the park. You got me,
Slowly
man.
taking mid-control.
There's no
They're not
comeback.
too much, on their
I'm
backside
roasted.
just yet. So they're banking on nobody pushing on the big flank right now. So action here Maybe 4, they're gonna start retreating.
Man just wants me to go to the park, make friends,
make sure that
have
A is
fun,
covered.
be friends.
It's either that or mid.
Oh. Did he spot Mitch there? I don't
Yeah,
think
B-Dog
he
literally
knows.
scammed. B-Dog literally scammed you, Clips, and
Yep.
I'm not too sure how he's feeling about it personally.
Play a factor though, as they are going to start to group up over towards A. Zeta with a pick onto Tex. So now the push down Cat's not going to be an impact. There's going to be another ultimate there for Android.
I feel
Shots
like
not quite connecting for Leaf.
I feel like he scammed you, but also scammed me.
Does he have the angle? Does he have the shot? Has to connect on the turret instead, and down to 31.
He's here and he's laughing.
Nine have started to join
Yeah.
the front.
Yeah, he's here.
Push, the retake. Mitch leading that charge, has the turret. He wants to bait out a peek. Android, the timing of the score ball has to be key. There's the swing, and now Mitch on the retreat. At least one will fall. There's the turret to give him a little bit of an opportunity to body peek.
Poor guy probably sits in a park waiting to make friends.
Boys has also fallen, re-peeking. Just trying
That's
to
why he's
provide
telling me to
some
go to a
space.
park.
Back away, and shots won't be good for Floppy. A solid round for Energy, and op available.
Man's probably at a park right now,
lose.
trying to make friends.
That was a big round. That was C9 stacking all the way up to get that operator. Like you said, a big round for Energy there to reset things, and now they can start to control the game. We said getting a hold of everything early, setting the tempo would be very much in their favor with the style of play they bring to the table. EU standing on top tall with that Sova Android just behind him. And they do have the Blade Storm and the Hunter's Fury to start off this round. Saved and how they decide to play round 5 as we're here on map 2.
Energy doing their homework first. They know they have the upper hand. With Poise on the opposite side with the Bucky. A little bit scary. Oh, they can
All I'm saying is, if I'm NRG, I'm making some changes, bro. This C9 roster has been put together for, like, I swear to God, 3 hours.
Oh no, how they laddered out.
They probably get paid literally a quarter of what NRG is being paid.
A big push over to A. The spike was over towards B and Tiles.
I'm swapping out this fucking roster, dude.
Lockdown makes that a challenge because the timing of the spike getting there is not going to be enough to secure it. There's going to be the Hunter's Fury to try to take out the lockdown. It will end up falling, but a lot of players fall as a result. Hunter's Fury finds another. This eco is slowly starting to come into the hands of Cloud9 and Poise. Finds 3 on the
Mobile with the 40 freaking months, man. Thank you so much, brother.
It's gonna. I feel like we're gonna get a punch for punch here, Simo. Oh my word.
I think EU is a star, though. I think EU is really fucking good at the game.
For the fences, that 1-2-3 peak. Sorry to confuse everybody out there. That was a weird terminology. Rivisms are a thing that are rampant. I'm sorry, but just how they did that. Confidence to fly back over.
I don't really know what the fuck,
one rifle to retake the site that fast.
I don't know. I don't know what Tarek's gonna do, man.
Once they broke whatever was happening at B, so why hesitate? C9 just a little bit ahead of Energy there, and we'll see if Energy can still hold strong. Blade Storm with a Sheriff is how Tex is gonna play this one.
Got the blades out already. Owldrone's gonna spot out a lot of these players mid. I think Tex does get spotted by it.
It's kind of true.
Timing of that was
Tex and Android, I feel like, are a dime a dozen. You know? They're just kind of fraggers. They're just turrets. I think Tex is actually really good, though. I think Android's good, too. I just think Android's a freaking turret. He's like a caveman. He's like the caveman of Valorant, bro. Like, you just say go. Do this.
Yeah, a lot of times the patience.
Hey Sean, what's up, brother? How you been? It's been a little while. I haven't seen you in a bit, dude. How are you, man?
Know somebody's at least in your area, and if you can collect those points from 2 or 3 spots, you have an idea where you can move up even a little bit more. Information pays off big time. Lee's gonna start off on to Daps as things get running with 30 seconds left.
Hope all of them. You know what? Shit's going pretty darsh fucking good there, bud.
A problem. So they're gonna hightail it out of there, and the A tree Killjoy setup is going to delay it even further. Mitch, how many players is he good for? Good for one.
Yeah, and I think this whole, I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen with the whole throwing shit, but Tex is involved, I think, and we're just waiting and we're seeing.
Android, you'll get the credits, you'll get the spike point, but that's all you're gonna get. Cloud9 the lead by 2.
Good,
I mean, I don't know. I don't know
point.
how it's gonna
That is
work.
the
I don't know if there's
back.
gonna be.
They have the Cosmic Divide. Bladestorm was used that round, so you'll see that go away for Tex. But they're gonna need everything here. With the momentum, C9 is starting to grab. Zeta is starting to take off. He came into this tournament and everyone was like, yeah, Zeta sometimes, Zeta this. It's been consistent. This guy
Probably
is starting to put up
might be
more than
maybe
3
adapt switch. I don't know. I'm really not sure.
Situations, and he's definitely a force to be reckoned with here. The C9 squad that's been put together recently is absolutely popping off, and it's going to be tough to stop him here. We'll see if they can continue this. They're only 2 rounds up on energy, but the way they've been capitalizing the thrifty.
Oh man, West, let's go, bro.
Rounds when it is gun versus gun is quite promising to keep this lead.
West, thank you for your gifted sub, man. Thank you so much, bro. I have a bachelor's degree in psychology, mathematics. Hold on, guys. Hold on. I gotta. Okay. I have a bachelor's degree in psychology, mathematics, and currently majoring in computer science and minor in criminal justice. And you dare tell me to go to the park and waste my time? You are actually dumb. Please stop trolling. Stop trolling me in my chat.
That's going to be the Blaze updraft over. I like that from Boys. Very unexpected for energy. Now the push in. They're looking to get active on this eco. Force them back. Oh my goodness. This is our site. This is
man.
our turf. Absent EU, last player standing. Dapso on the flank. He is being spotted out here by Zeta. Now, he's not going to get it.
Only so much you can do on the eco. And they get themselves a bit of damage there. You can see armor rebuys coming in for C9 on a few members, so it does hurt a bit there coming in for Floppy and Poise, but I don't want to ban them. It's another big buy coming in here for the side of energy. We'll see what they can do. Lockdowns there, Cosmic Divide, and run it back.
I don't want to ignore him either because it's kind of funny.
Most optimal
All the shit he's saying is funny.
To be able to sort these through the next
content, you know. Wes, thank you for your gift.
Chip away at that economy of Cloud9 Blue right now, but they may have to throw all of it at once somewhere if they can't start to stack a few more orbs. They're running out of options, and it looks like C9 is starting to read them here. They turtle a bit, rush everybody to one site, Simo, and their retakes have just been pretty immaculate.
Yeah, not to mention that the longer you delay using those ultimates, the less of a chance you have another one left in this half, and higher chance that Cloud9 builds one to potentially counter what you have prepared. Like right now, there's a lockdown available for energy. There isn't a hunter.
Oh yeah, Belgiumans. That was funny. That was probably my best moment. Hey Vulcan, that was a good moment.
Flank still being watched. They have the turret up towards B. That's going to be hanging out with Poise right now.
I subbed to Jason for tips and tricks on making friends in the park. You could.
It's a good choice so far for energy to be working around that. Orb's already been grabbed from this position as Sam is just waiting around to make a move for the squad here. Nice hot hands to start off over, and that moves Leaf out of his position. Is it
fucking Belgiumans, dude?
Yeah, he still manages to get away. Unfortunately, can't find anything as there is a player that falls, but it's a beautiful recon bolt from Zeta. He spots out.
That's a very nice comment by that guy, Shrain. Hey.
So far, here's the lockdown.
What a nice guy.
No shock darts available as Zeta has already used some of that clear utility. So Cloud9 wants to fight. 4 seconds remaining. Not a lot of time left before players start to get detained. They will back away just in time. Spike still taking 2 players, rather 3 left for Cloud9. Boy swaps to the Phantom, looking to get active. Dropping the smoke. Leaf with one. Crossfire's good. Another. It's up to Dax, and it's good from Leaf. They work in tandem to take apart energy and sit up 4 rounds.
That was something else from Cloud9, but a not should have happened from the side of energy there with the way they had the coverage on the site. The scatter here that Poise is able to create really just starts to sort them energy side different ways. They didn't know which way to look, second guessing angles. Is something else right there. For
you think we'll ever see B-Dog ever again?
It just shows how confident they are in the angles they're creating for themselves, knowing where they'll be, what they'll then take a shot at, and what will be a threat next.
He's gifted subs before, B-Dog.
Steps ahead, and we just saw it get rolled
Which made me realize that he wasn't. I didn't think he was gonna peace out like that.
Has to get out. Tailwind not used, so we like that.
Yeah, he has. He's gifted subs before. Yes. Wait. Somebody save the train. Somebody prime sub. If somebody primes, I'll gift. Prime for gift right now. Prime for gift. Save the train. Save the train. 30, 30, 30, 30, 30.
Tailwind comes in. Zeta here to support. Getting a little dicey. Energy have a lot of this control from mid. Still spike back down cat. The A site's been completely left wide open with this flank from lane.
Okay, it wasn't a prime, but I will take it. I will get this sub for that.
You don't pay attention. You find yourself in positions like that. I think cat is free. Cat is no, finds that opening pick, and that's
I gotta pee so freaking bad, dude.
Yeah, this
Matt,
squad
thank you, brother.
Putting up some numbers versus teams.
Yeah, he's probably AFK. He's gonna come back. I won't be at 61. He'll act like nothing ever happened.
Close out the maps. And they did the same thing versus Envy. A lot of people questioned if Envy came to play that day, but I think we have to just question, is Cloud9 Blue coming to play even harder? They that hungry right now. We're seeing these plays quite unstoppable. Tests are being told right here. Cosmic Divide is up. Still have the operator for Poise. Let's see how
Go, mama.
Oh, the running headshot. Oh, they find three just in succession like that. EU's just trying to hold on to the post-plan Hunter's Fury. That's another one that comes into his pocket. And it's a great round from Energy, utilizing those ultimates to not.
Bro, Vision Strikers got destroyed. They're not even making it to Iceland, bro. What's up, Meek?
Sometimes you just gotta flex back.
Meek Bala 96. Thank you for the prime sub, bro. I appreciate that, man.
We're good to go. Nice defense. And Energy able to pick them up a very nice round there. Even getting sorted out here in the beginning of the round. Making it work for themselves. And then EU coming up big here in the end. So they find themselves at 6-3. Still very much so anybody's map, I should say. And we'll see ultimates now just up for Mitch here. On deck is Zetas. And on deck is Tex with that Blade Storm for Energy. So we'll see what their focus tends to be. And that's even with Tex on deck. That is Android's called for. You see the focus. You see it, right?
Yeah.
Holy moly.
I see it. Like a older and younger brother. You know, the older brother always gets the new shoes. The younger brother's stuck with the second hand me.
Did you relieve Vulcan?
Got those DC Vans that the older brother wears.
Hey, Scott, what's up, man?
Oh my God.
Thank you for the 2 months, brother.
Feed him. He's a chunky boy. Nice and full.
Chunky boy.
Big. You can use that for a post-plan hold if you want. I mean, I'd probably argue you want to hold on to that as we see the fight now start to break out. Pop shots. That's going to be Android down. He'll have to run it back, but at what cost? His life. Hunter's Fury now clearing out the wine cellar. It's Leaf there catching the flank onto Dap. Still the players in A main. Smokes keep going down. Boys going in with the short.
Oh my God.
Down, and still now players peak one at a time.
Is Zeta the best player in the world?
Thank you very much. Cloud9 up by 7.
Zeta grabs the operator.
So oh yeah, I bet Vulcan. Yeah, he's he's
Zeta. And we go back to our kind of head-to-head with Mitch and Daps, and it just does not seem like Daps can get off the ground this game. Holding flanks a little bit, obviously grabbing info. You're one of the last members after the rest of your duelists and everyone's fighting in, so you can't blame him for too much. So it's been tough for them to get those frags, and that means less economy, less lockdowns, less things you're able to use to make that game in your favor. Spikes in spawn currently, so this is probably going to be a little slower.
Say that as Tex goes hunting. No! Still manages to find the frag, but he doesn't have the blades anymore. He is going wild, pushing back sight. Daps will help out and assist with the Nano Swarm, but look at Android trying to find a lot of space with the run it back. Garden's clear. Tree is clear. We can play for this post.
Yeah, it's the right click doesn't insta headshot.
Cloud9 are ready to fight for this. They find one big easy. Som down in hell. He's vulnerable, but still he's putting up numbers. That's 2 for Som. And Android will find the last energy with a solid round.
If you don't know what you're doing, how do they know what you're doing? No, I'm just kidding. Just frag it out, man. Just take the shots, make it happen. They baited him into the site, hook, line,
I don't think so.
Great job by Som, too, to start cleaning up. The rounds like this in the middle as well are good for confidence. Get the blood flowing, make sure that aim is on, not second-guessing yourself. We get a few
I don't
moves
think
there
we've
for
seen a
energy, and they're
leaf
feeling
ace
good.
yet.
4-7, 5-7, and like we said, they get a lot of what they can do here on defensive side. So these attack rounds for energy really, really count.
See some of the conditioning kind of playing into factor for this last round. Fortunate that Cloud9 kind of sniff things out. They do their checks early and mid, and nobody is there, so they'll rush onto the B side here for NRG. And really, it's been a lot of 8 hits. Wow! As the door is closing, that might be the door closing on NRG's round. As Tex is down, Android playing the snail. That's his role play here, pushing forward. Is the
Oh my
opposing
God.
Jet, and Beef will be able to deal with that accordingly. Dap is just trying to play on the site.
Oh,
EU,
no.
the last player standing with the spike planted. Trying to figure out where he's located. They got him dead to rights. An 8-4 half for Cloud9, despite it being quite comfortable for them.
Vulcan,
Energy have shown
let's refrain from the subject, because
Yeah, 4 is
I
good
could
padding.
really, I really don't care. You know what I mean?
And if energy holds true to those,
You know?
those pistol rounds kind of going to the wayside, it's not something they need to win the map. Here, it could be pressure. With knowing it's second map, they want to drive it to a third. This one could have a little more meaning to it.
On
So
to
they could
another
just go for
subject.
something
Clips got
full
scammed.
5-man to a site. Again, I don't feel like we see a lot of hard fakes until after half of the map and a little bit more has gone through. And by that I mean hitting a site with 2 and
Ooh, all right, who am I gifting a sub to? Who's getting my gift? Who's getting it? Who's getting it? This is how we change the subject. This is how we change the subject. Who am I gifting? Who am I gifting? Who am I gifting? Who am I gifting?
But the quick takes, I think, now are what start to take hold here as everybody's juiced up.
Oh, Retro Podge with the prime sub. That's what I'm talking about, brother, man.
And then we go from
Lucky
there.
Joey, here you go, brother. Got you, man. You've been following me since 2017, brother.
The attack was looking to be a little bit more snake oil salesman-y, but they kind of got to that point in the later half. Now they're on the defense. They've switched up some of their Killjoy setups here, a little bit more towards the door, but Cloud9 playing for the window. Boyce has to reload. He's quickly traded before EU finds 2 on the way out. Now with Mitch kind of coming in from heaven, Dabs was almost in trouble. Android still.
What exactly is your business model gifting subs? My business model? I have none. I gift subs to my community.
As much as I yell at
Solidarity, brother.
Sometimes, it's great. It's a great thing. Always fun
Solidarity.
to those frags and keep your focus on what is necessary, and that's the next.
We ride or
person.
die together.
See what C9 decides to do. Now Leaf and Poise are always looking for a different weapon.
Scamidarity.
But Poise may just go save. Leaf, okay, Sheriff. Always something. I love it because the potential.
Oreo would never say he disliked me. I love Oreo. Dan with the lag.
He's gonna come out. He's gonna
with the
one-shot
prime.
somebody. He's gonna be able to dismiss, cause chaos, and grab that weapon and then provide for the team a little bit more. So that's Poise's mentality to go in, get something, pull back, do more. Boom. As he starts it off.
Oh my God.
Literally,
What the
as
hell?
we're talking about it, he finds one. Can he find another?
Oh
wow,
my word.
He can. The overheal puts him back into the mix very easily. Android just trying to hold on to the Spectre for dear life. Has to reload the clip, and he's going to have time to do so. Mitch laying in wait. Leaf pushing in through the market. There is going to be Tom.
You just got destroyed, Android. Actually destroyed by a classic.
Drops down to Logs. Will he bring that lumber? Shot's going to be good onto Sam. He's just trying to hold on, and eventually he will fall. Spike is being planted. Now it just falls onto Mitch. A great nano swarm, but it's well-timed from Sam to deal with it. Mitch with the Spectre. This could be a factor, but he's so focused on lane. They're pushing together through the stairs. And wait.
Oh.
My word.
That was
Nice try.
close, man.
That one moment when you hold your breath.
Thank you, Joey. I appreciate that, man.
What a round, though. You see the power that energy comes, or I'm sorry, Cloud9 comes out with in these rounds, just able to sheriff when they need to.
No.
Leaf considered a frenzy that round, by the way. And then he went back to the sheriff, so great choice. But that's what makes them so dangerous, is even if the rounds are going to go your way, your economy was destroyed. Everything heard about it. You only leave left with one alive kind of thing. And that's why it becomes so hard to fight teams like C9, because they'll make the rounds you do win that much harder. Here, we're into energy, getting the rounds. Let's talk about them. Operator's out here for Tex, and he's trying to hold down mid with pretty good utility still in hand. No updrafts, though, so he's focusing the smokes and cloudburst to keep himself safe.
The timing! Leaf gets taken down by the operator.
Quick.
Now Cloud9, they have to consider that, right? That has to be something in the back of their mind. They don't win this round. Okay, there's an op in play. How do we play around it? We obviously have the smokes. They've already used a few. We need to consider how that moves forward. Because still, Texas not really going to let them cross through the market.
The slow peek again.
Like that turret.
Thank you, Jason Wink.
It's always a tricky one because you want to shoot at it, but you know you take that shot and 3 people are peeking you from down middle. I like the patient play here. Energy, knowing they should not be peeking as Cloud9 is taking a bit of ground. Energy feels like they have the defensive positions that they need. The C9 tries to suss out what could be next, and Android's going to find the first of that cavalry. C9 up through tree.
Yeah, this is going to be problematic. Texas already looking to peek heaven. Wants those shots, and like a fly.
Nice shot. Oh, no one's watching his heaven.
That's now the opt-out position. Still a 2v2. One player that gets tagged by the recon bolt is out of commission.
Oh my god.
And Som on this defensive half has started to look so good as they find the bonus that they needed. Energy are trailing by 1.
Som and Tex full house there. Double on Tex.
I felt
Som
100 Thieves and Envy.
You get the operator rolling. Yeah.
I just don't like how 100 Thieves isn't using the fucking OP agents.
This first shot, it starts to spell a lot of things for the round because then you saw how much control Cloud9 wanted to put on that. Tex was like, I'm probably leaving already. An opera always changes position. Always. An opera usually changes position because of the aggression you'll find in the utility that's going to follow after you getting a successful shot. There, Cloud9 said, Tex is going to peek again. Let's take him out.
I had my own flavor. I would have.
And then in the chaos, Som comes up big.
Orange vanilla.
As we move into round 16.
Bam.
Like we're gonna get a little split love for the map here. You do see all the way up top. Floppy's still hanging out in mid, so this could go towards A still.
Third is, I think, going to be how
Young on Wild, thank you so much for your 11 subs, man.
Push the op off. They're gonna use the turret.
Who's there?
Leaf?
Bro, orange vanilla is such a good flavor.
Know the op is positioned over to the opposite side. Android checks though. Very well done. Leaf tries to re-peek as Android will push the issue. Now things will be a little bit more challenging. They actually use the lockdown. Seems like it'll guarantee the plant. What happens next from this point?
Spike down. Good for now. Oh, okay, that was unexpected. Floppy takes down Tex here, and now Energy trying to make sure they can get in with 4v3. There is a Spectre on Zeta, so this could be a little bit more of a troublesome factor here, but Zeta could be in a one-and-done position. If he doesn't get this first kill here, he will be able to capitalize on EU.
That's huge because now he has a Phantom, and he can play this passively if he wants. They have to deal with him, and you see one player ascend and stabs. Does find the frag that's necessary. Mitch now all on his lonesome in 1v2. One player holding the ankle. That was a little bit too close for comfort, but once again, trusty old Som. Do they have time? Wait, did he just let go of it for like a quick second? That was... You're playing with time, man. 2 seconds. That was, you know, I mean, mind you,
I don't like to be a caster.
It's a little close.
Little scary. Look
Casting is annoying, bro. What's up, Eeks? How are you, man?
For Cloud9 Blue there. Everybody throwing their hat in for this one. It's still double digits
I gotta
across
pee,
the
dude.
board as well.
One sec.
Energy,
I'll be right back.
which is why you're getting that 8-8 score line. It's kind of it's awesome to see that both of these teams backs against the wall, more so Energy with the back against the wall, not that they're doing it more, can keep their mentality in the game. You know, it's easy to kind of get to a point, especially where for a captain, a shot caller, anybody, for things to not be working and it can get quiet. And silence is chaos, especially when it comes to having comms in a tactical FPS. So seeing both teams still persevere through all of this pressure, the length of these tournaments is super awesome and promising. I cannot wait for international play, Simo. But I digress. We're round 17 here in this series right now. C9 Blue 5 away from being able to lock up the series, but Energy does not want that to happen as we got a little bit of a B take.
Ice in the veins, more like Iceland in the veins. We see Cloud9 Looking over towards B. It's
Okay.
relatively free. They've got the ultimate, the Cosmic Divide, but Daps, he was waiting by the logs. Expensive.
I've only watched NA games today. We watch 100 Thieves and B, and then we're watching this.
4v3, a very doable scenario. They've got to run it back, so technically a 4v4, but they also have a Cosmic Divide of their own. You see the stars starting to go down. Here it comes. The push forward. Now this flash through. They're trying to use Android as scapegoat in. That's going to be the first trade. There's going to be at least a frag with utility from Android, but the smoke will dissipate, and he's all on his lonesome 1v2. Zeta holding from lane. Boys back sight, but Zeta well timed there on the swing to look towards the stairs.
I was told to watch the Liquid no duelist lineup.
All right, Energy has quite a few ultimates here to make sure this one goes in their favor. They don't really have to be working or looking for all orb control from Cloud9 Blue. Not really anybody that close. They could get Poise up to that position, but it looks like it's going to actually be a bit of a slower round here. That full util. I did see the Bulldog for Mitch, so I thought it might be tuned down, but he just looked like he wanted full utility. So gets himself a Bulldog. It'll be fine for him. I love this nade over. It's going to stop anybody from an insta-cat, and you can get yourself right in the mid.
Both duelists, though, are pushing up through B main. We've seen Cloud9 kind of fishing around in prior rounds, but this time they're sending their efforts up mid. This is a very interesting crossfire because on the opposite side is Som.
Yeah, bro, stop shit talking me, man. What the fuck?
Early intel, a pick does end up falling in the pocket. Som, who's lurking in the shadows, does find a trade for his team in a very injured Poise, which I'm imagining may have come from the Hunter's Fury.
Grim Viper, Sage, Sky, and Killjoy. That's such a dope-ass lineup. That's actually a dope-ass lineup. You can't. Once they plant the bomb, you win. Like, if they plant the bomb, you win. Straight up. And it's actually... Oh fuck, somebody save the train. Save the train. Train save. Train save!
Goes the direction of the door. So now that it's being sprayed, Floppy can play with that. Where do you go? Okay, smoke down.
Ooh. Utilities there as well
Bah!
for you.
Gifted. Saved it. Train saved.
Got the recon bolt. And a shock dart spray. Not enough. I was thinking before he could have picked up a Phantom, but just stuck with the Spectre.
Right.
It sucks that 100 Thieves is out. It really does suck.
You almost want to take the fight to figure out if he's there. You kind of hear him shoot the door, so you figure it's going to be there. But to give that distance to a Phantom is
I have Amazon Prime. Does that mean I can sub?
Still,
That is, yes.
It could have been a quick headshot. It's either way.
Yeah.
You know, it's definitely not a mistake.
9-9.
As we get to round 19, it's so back and forth now, and Energy again starting to ramp up a little bit more, figure out what's going to be able to get.
I mean, you don't need to be a duelist to play like a duelist, which is why that Liquid lineup I feel like would work.
Has basically,
as long as you have somebody that has the duelist mindset.
So let's see if they do it again.
You're good.
This is very similarly to how the match against Xset went for Energy. Very back and forth. There was a moment where Energy were down 5 rounds and managed to swing it back. Cloud9 not quite there yet. Considering this is eco, Energy could catapult back to an advantageous position. We've seen eco rounds definitely go a little worse for wear. Lockdown and Bladestorm available. So as we see, the blades are out. Tex from Heaven does find Leaf pushing in. You see Poise just trying to deal with Tex because smoke goes down, he can't quite do so. Lockdown is down, and as they're trying to...
What the hell was Floppy looking at?
Push in, Som finds 2, Zeta gets traded. Mitch has to wait outside. Got his keys in his car. Now he'll decide to go back in there, defusing the spike this round. He's as good as Energy's. What a hold there from Tree. From Energy, despite it being the eco, they just shocked them completely.
One of my favorite things to see is that kind of false sense of security strategy. You give the opponent the idea that they have something.
Yeah, that's a good call, Puma.
Once Cloud9 Blue got into A, if you haven't taken anything or anyone once you got in there, especially on an eco, you're like, I feel very uncomfortable being in here right now because they're looking at us, every one of them. And that's what it was, right? Sam turns around and says, thank you very much. You're all hiding where we need you. And they played that one perfectly for the retake. I love seeing that little false sense of security play there as C9 Blue was able to waltz right into A, and Energy swept the rug out from under him. 10-9 as they get the lead here on our second map of Ascent. Haven going the way of Cloud9 Blue in this series. And we'll see if Energy can keep this on, persevere, and push this all the way to match point. Keep the pressure on and take it.
Tactical pause.
Bum 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 bum.
For the strategy here for Cloud9, doesn't seem like anything is kind of out in the ordinary. Mitch kind of playing still in the same position over towards tiles, making sure that he can have a little bit of presence and identity over here as they try to play a little bit aggressively through B main. He gets
screenshot it, Brad.
Destroyed. Nanos delay. Rest of Cloud9 over towards
It is a ploy for subs.
more.
I try to look sad to steal your prime subs. They're called pity primes.
Drone and
I'm doing it right now.
Wine, making sure there's no play. I don't think we've seen that play yet, but this is the time you would expect to see those little changes in everybody's positioning. The push already coming out of B is going to alert Energy that they can start making a big move on A.
Yeah, Dab's in a great position. He finds one on the way out as well, just down to leave, but he can make this costly. This is where Reynas are born. This is where Reynas are bred. One more, yep, now the duelists are starting to come through. He avoids the flash! Leave!
Oh my god.
No way! He gets the ace in the 10th round for Cloud9!
Play of the tournament by Leaf. Absolutely disgusting.
Holy fuck.
Transfer of aim.
Nice round.
Secondary shot, choosing the correct targets, understanding the patience he had and the time to work in sight with EU, and then this. Boom, boom. It doesn't get any better than that.
You name
Well played. Holy fuck.
He
He was just patient right there, too.
That is like a wet dream. Reynas wake up in the middle of the night hoping and dreaming for moments like that.
Shonman, thank you for your 2 months, man. Thank you, brother.
Now move on to the next round. Empress popped and just like that, the Reyna way.
Yeah, Energy, after that round, Energy's, they're tilted off the planet, dude.
Secure the A site, but Som very deep back site. Once more, we see that same adaptation from the round prior. Som, he holds them off as the duelists start to lurk throughout the map. It's a 2v3.
See what they can get. Floppy and Astral. Cosmic Divide goes straight up towards heaven. That's going to block off everything towards the window. Let's see if they can get through now. It's broke. Oh, break the glass after it is, but I don't think the gun can get through, so they could ability it. But
why not flash? Why wouldn't you flash there?
Somebody coming through.
Oh, okay.
And it is going to be the push from Tex right after.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Very, very tough one. Fuse comes in 11 to 10. One thing we have to pay attention to, though, Riv, is this consistent play from Energy over towards B main. It's like ever since that tag pause, they've just pushed.
I'm confused why he didn't flash
of a
there.
Player playing there. And Cloud9 have, consistently opted in for that A play. You see that once more. Tex and Android running straight towards B main. This will be the first round, though, that Cloud9 play for tiles.
Thank you for your prime sub, man. Thank you so much, brother.
This could be very problematic for Tex and Android.
See how they do it. Daps and Android looking to push out already. And
Fucking, I don't even think Justice is here.
Focus onto B is correct here for Energy. They're going to hear that drone going up mid, I believe, from their trek towards the B main here. Do they actually want this without knowing too much? Tex is going to be there. They're going to get the help. Now Mitch is able to drop the Tex in this firefight, and it's chaos in B main, Simo.
Oh, hey, Justice. What's up, man?
Find Android and Tex in the process. All that's left is EU with 70 HP. He does have the Hunter's Fury. Recon Bolt, the classic spot there for the backside of B.
Hightail it out of there.
Yeah, they're gone. They're outie. See what happens though now as they rotate over towards A. There's still a turret there, and you see Daps is within the range of the turret, so that's going to spot players out. Intel now gathered. Alarmbot as well. Rather, that's for main. That's pop. And they double back. This is a little bit of a do-si-do.
Ooh.
Gotta love it. Oh, Too close to mid and they'll hear this. Audio cues are going to be
I don't think
there.
anyone really wants to ban Vulcan. You know, you gotta start shit-talking people, get people hella mad and shit.
Kind of taunting them a little bit too.
You know?
His 3 run, that could be an easy pick if one is peeking. And they're gonna
Nobody
be 3 in
wants
the
you
site now,
banned.
so they get themselves where they need to be in B, that side of Cloud9 Blue here. And they put a new timer on the clock. And Spike is down and Energy's coming in with 3 of their own.
Look at all the ultimates, though. This is about to get bloody. Do you save it for this round? Or rather, do you use it this round? Do you save it for the next? How do you close this map out if you're Energy? Cosmic Divide, I think,
What's up, Eugene?
is going to be placed here. You see some of those stars start to come through. One ultimate ends up getting used. They've got a couple of upgrades as well. Zeta with 1. What do you plan on
The
using?
hell?
Cosmic Divide. It's a little bit too late, NRG, as Cloud9 tie us up.
I love how Som probably didn't even know his whole team was dead. He probably had no fucking idea. He's just over in his fucking astral form, just ulting. No idea. Everything around him is destroyed. What's up, Glenn? How are you, man?
Coming out now for EU as he's 17, 15, and 11. This one's gonna give us everything, and we may even get to overtime here. Remember, the Energy was able to pick up most
Don't get
of
weird,
their
Glenn.
rounds coming in on
Get weird, buddy.
the defensive side. 53, 54% of the rounds come in. They were not able to get too much in the win rate on attack. So whatever they're able to muster up here is really in their favor. If they can get a few more, they put C9 back in the money game just a little bit, and already we see it has to be pushed here for judges for Energy, so they're trying to squeeze out what they can and find these rounds.
Oh, EU. Legolas will be proud still.
I'm not too sure where B-Dog is, dude. Not sure what happened to that guy.
Considering the economic disadvantage, this could be good to find that weapon upgrade off the floor. Mitch, though, does find one cross map, and this B site is wide open. Alarm bot as well in that choke point. He needs to hold on to this while the rest of the team start to funnel through. You're seeing them start to funnel in from B. The Owl Drone is going to be used. Didn't spot him, but he still played for it. Now the spray!
Ooh.
Mitch! He finds 2.
Oh my God.
They line up for him. Tech's last player standing, Riv. That
I don't really use much on my beard,
much
bro.
If you're NRG.
Rounds you really, really need. You can write that in the last page of that one, but it's not over
Bandurf
yet.
2
That's
hours
not all
pause
she wrote.
champ 7.
Why is it in like slow motion and shit?
7.
The pie that needs to be eaten for Energy to win this
Have 0
round.
skill. Thank you for your set 45 months, man. And Vulcan, thank you for your $10.
A great control of mid coming in.
I don't know why it's like slowing down.
Alone, all because of the lockdown you called in the beginning.
It was very
by
long.
Mitch to start us off. C9 knew exactly what they wanted to do this round without falter. Now they're flying around, grabbing kills here from the view of Tex, but Mitch.
7 7 7 7 7 7 7 7.
Talk about MVP. That was Mitch's map. Yes, I know Leaf popped off, but we will see the scoreboard. The scoreboard does not lie. A beautiful